The Democrats are having a huge issue right now. Tonight, debate number 4, the October debate, 2 out of 12 candidates on the stage called out this issue for what it really is. So basically, the Democrats spend all their time attacking Donald Trump, saying Donald Trump's bad, Donald Trump needs to be impeached, Donald Trump, if we just got him out of office, everything will be fixed. But they do this so much, and they obsess over hating Donald Trump so much, that they forget to speak directly to the American people. So, the debate kicks off. They announce that there will be no opening statements, in order to save time. And then they proceeded to waste everyone's time by asking every single candidate if Donald Trump should be impeached. So they all said the exact same thing. Until Andrew Yang, who said that although an impeachment inquiry should be pursued, it should not be expected to be successful, because it very well might not be. Also, we cannot just pretend that if we got Donald Trump out of office, that it would fix the problems that got him elected. So right off the bat, Yang was urging Democrats to pursue policy. I don't think anybody could have predicted what would happen after that terrible impeachment question, because you look at somebody like Andrew Yang, and you think oh, that's great. He's an outsider. He's coming and getting tons of support. Tons of people like him. He's switching libertarians to his side, conservatives, Trump voters. He's switching everyone to his side. He has this widespread appeal. He has this revolutionary, innovative idea. And this one cause, the reason why he's running is automation and the threat of AI, the fourth industrial revolution. So when I saw CNN switch the conversation to AI and automation, and respectfully bring up Andrew Yang's UBI as a legitimate policy discussion, I was taken aback. I was so happy, especially when other candidates like Castro and Tulsi Gabbard said that UBI is a good idea. Castro said he'd be willing to pilot a program like that. Andrew Yang got the most respect in this debate, as he did any night so far. Remember back to the MSNBC debate, the first ever debate. They were just totally laughing at him, even more than last time because of that giveaway thing. But that first debate, they gave him 2 minutes of talking time, and nobody on that stage, nobody in that crowd had UBI cross their mind before that moment. But now UBI is being taken seriously. Andrew Yang's presence and his tendency to make these discussions more about substance than all the flash really helped the Democratic Party as a whole. It seemed like Elizabeth Warren even had a prepared response to a UBI question. And then later, Andrew Yang butted into a conversation for the first time I've ever seen. And he challenged Elizabeth Warren on, I think it was automation, and she had to sort of deflect what she said before. Her quote was that automation was a good story, but it wasn't a true problem, and Andrew Yang brought that up, and he made her deflect and go back on it, basically. She took a step back and was like, oh, I want to have all the numbers in front of me before I say it's a definite, issue. And I was like, oh my god, Andrew Yang is becoming a politician before our eyes. Not in a bad, crazy, corrupt way, but I mean playing the game. Listen to this guy.
Talking to Americans around the country about automation, and they're smart. They see what's happening around them. Their Main Street stores are closing. They see a self-serve kiosk in every McDonald's, every grocery store, every CVS. Driving a truck is the most common job in 29 states, including this one. 3.5 million truck drivers in this country, and my friends in California are piloting self-driving trucks. What is that going to mean for the 3.5 million truckers or the 7 million Americans who work in truck stops, motels, and diners that rely upon the truckers getting out and having a meal? Saying this is a rules problem is ignoring the reality that Americans see around us every single day.
He went at Warren right there. He directly was like, Elizabeth, you are not addressing these issues. And wow. He was getting feisty right there. There was one point in the debate where I thought was a little weird, where they tried starting a discussion between UBI and a federal jobs guarantee. I don't exactly like that discussion being held at this debate, just because it's really between two candidates. No other candidates are offering these exact solutions. And in my own opinion, the solution is somewhere in between. It's not like the government's forcing you to get a job. If you want a job, then the government will give you a job, like cleaning up your own community. Coming from a community where every playground is falling apart, there's trash everywhere, every sidewalk is disgusting, everywhere in town is disgusting, the change meters in town are disgusting, the place is falling apart. You could really see how some type of jobs program would help an area like that. And just totally shutting down that, or totally shutting down UBI, I think is not a smart decision. Especially in this type of format where each candidate has only like a minute to answer questions about a really complicated program. Yang gave a really good answer regarding the opioid crisis, and I know him and Bernie had similar answers, but they do come from the same playbook, and Andrew Yang was a Bernie fanboy 4 years ago, so a lot of things about them overlap. I know a lot of supporters online like to fight between Yang Gang and like Bernie Bros, but you guys are cut from the same cloth in a lot of regard, so maybe a little less chopping down and a little bit more building. So yeah, overall, Andrew Yang killed it. If you told him, like, what, 6 months ago, that he would be on the debate stage, standing in, what, the 6th position, and UBI would be an actual debate discussion, a true topic that multiple candidates are willing to talk about in a serious manner, I am pretty sure he would consider that a success. But I don't think he's done yet. Thank you for watching my initial reaction to Andrew Yang's debate performance. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing for future conversations.